A lot of moms are battling depression. A lot of moms are battling childhood trauma. There is no help. I've applied for a lot of government assistance. I've been denied. Time is against us.
It's crazy how I'm a single mom of 6 and I'm making it happen living out of a luxury hotel.
Homeless/houseless 23-year-old with an emotional support animal. So I got this cooler donated.
Said that I could come as long as I come after 4 o'clock. I let them know that I was going to be coming late. I get here and the guy is like, they don't have any space.
There are so many homeless moms out there and struggling single moms. It's ridiculous. And as being a homeless single mom of 2 right now, living in a hotel, I have learned so much. You don't get the help. Like, there's no help. They tell you there's help. There's a lot of programs out there, but there's no actual little physical help. And I think that's the disconnect. Like, people don't understand that moms need physical help, not just resources. They need a helping hand. They need a support system. They need somebody to actually make the extra initiative for them. And it's not to say that they are not mentally capable, or they don't have what it takes to get their life in order. But a lot of moms are battling depression. A lot of moms are battling childhood trauma. A lot of moms are battling domestic violence issues. A lot of moms have personality disorders that they're unaware of. Like, they have so much that they're facing while trying to be a mom. Maintaining stability seems like a challenge. So if somebody comes in and say, okay, hold my hand, what is it that you need? Then it won't be as hard. Everybody needs somebody, and everybody needs a sense of direction. And there's a lot of lost souls out here, me including being one. Okay? Because a mom could think of 1,000,000 ways to get money, but to actually execute that plan as a single mom is so hard. It's so hard because you can know what to do, but it's just to get there. It's just to open the door for yourself, which is impossible. It's impossible to open a door of opportunity for yourself nowadays. People don't get that. And then because you're in such a bad situation and you're facing dire circumstances, your back is against the wall. So you're thinking from a place of vulnerability 24/7. Do you know how draining that is? Do you know how confusing that is to realize that you're acting off of emotion and not subsequently productivity? It's scary when you really realize what you got going on. Okay? It's very scary. I don't necessarily feel like moms are able to even get the help they need unless they're really down and out. And yet still, I've had moms in my DMs saying, hey, I'm living in my car with my kids for 7 months now, being denied of help from the state, being denied of help from family, don't have any family, or, all of them have different stories. And my heart goes out to all of you because I know how you feel. I know what you're going through. I'm in the same boat. As I said, I really feel like God put me in this predicament so that I could really understand the people that are on my website buying from me, and I could really understand my moms out there and what they're going through and what they need to help them as far as a sense of direction, as far as a sense of advice, as far as a sense of longevity, where they can really strive from being at such a broken place in their life. It's easy for me to post a video and say, hey, I've learned about these loans that you could go get. Go check out my website and go get the loans. It's easy for me to post a video saying, hey, if you have issues with your kids' school or getting your kids to school because you're homeless now or you're struggling now, go on my website and get this ebook. Like, it's easy for me to do that. But I really truly believe that God has placed my back against the wall as well for me to really understand what my single moms are facing. There's no help. I've learned that. I've tried everything. And as a woman that has an education, as a woman that used to once be comfortable in life and well, doing well, to now being at the bottom of the tier, where I can barely pay for this room day to day, where I can barely feed myself day to day, or my kids, to where it's hard for me to move around because I don't even have a car. Like, I totally get the frustration, and the resources that are offered literally make no sense because they have requirements. All of these resources people claim to have, even telling you, oh, reach out to the churches. Trust me, even the churches have requirements and unexpected, realistic expectations. Like, the expectations or what they ask of you in order to receive help is ridiculous, because by the time you even attempt to sustain or apply to those requirements and their program, you're already back in a situation where you're living basically day to day trying to survive, just in survival mode. So it's like, did that program just help, or it just made it 10 times worse? And 9 times out of 10, they make it hard. Even when I was like in school, I learned that the government, these programs are designed to really like make money. It's not really just about helping. There's a lot of nonprofits, but the owners of the nonprofits is just so that they could get a check from the government. It's not really about really helping the community, and that's why there's a lot of single moms out here struggling, a lot of homeless moms, a lot of moms that just, they can barely keep it together.
What kind of excuse is that?
Living paycheck to paycheck. So I say all this to say, I've applied for a lot of government assistance. I've been denied, only for the simple fact that I have an education. So I can't get help at the moment because I have an education. And I mean, God forbid life happens to everybody, right? But because I have an education, I have to wait to find a job before I could get help. And then, I mean, I'm doing applications left and right. I've redone my resume 3 times. Always get the email of, unfortunately, we regret to inform you this position has been filled. Right back where I started. It's a waiting game. And what another thing that they fail to realize is, us moms don't have time. Time is against us. Our back is against the wall.
It wasn't my fault. It's never your fault, Meadow.
Because these kids have needs every hour of the day. Forget our needs. Forget my needs. They have needs every hour of the day, and things always come up every hour of the day when you're a mom. So we don't have time to sit back and keep waiting for a job to choose us and keep applying to jobs like we're like a chicken with his head cut off. And in the meantime, we have to run around to try to figure things out and try to maintain what we do have and try to work with what we do have at the moment, which is, what do we have? Nothing. We don't have nothing. People give us a hard time and try to make us feel guilty for having our children. And for those of you that's been doing that to me, I want to tell you personally, go straight to hell. Because I was married when I had my kids, and I love my kids dearly, and I don't need no birth control. I'm not a careless mom. I'm not a worthless person. I'm not a irresponsible person. This happened to me because I was betrayed by family. That's it. I was too comfortable and too trusting of my own mother. That's it. But that don't give y'all the right to keep coming on here talking about, oh, maybe you shouldn't have kids. Oh, you can't even afford them. Oh, you should this, you should that. Oh, child support. Child support, you're not supposed to live off child support. Child support is just supplemental income. Child support can't pay any bills. And that's another thing that single moms have to face. Child support is not going to save your life. It's not going to help lift you up in any type of way. It's just an ailment to help you get by. And these kids ain't cheap. So, anywho, I've learned that there's no real help for us moms out here. And that's why we're always in survival mode. And it sucks. It really sucks. Because I got to do this. I got to pay for this every morning by 10. What do I do? What do I do? And now my website is down. So I can't even get $20 here, $20 there. I'm like, it's a lot. But we're in this together. Okay? We gonna figure it out. Keep inboxing me. We gonna figure out your situations together. I love y'all.
Man. See, this is one of those videos I'm not going to say much on. Why is that? Because you see, she says she's being denied help from programs, a homeless mom, single of two. This is actually a sad video, right? Now, sad in a way to where I'm crying. No, it's very sad because you don't want to see anybody hurt. This can happen to any one of us. This can happen to anybody. But that's why, as a grown-up, right, you learn certain things. That's why, and I'm not trying to play you ladies, but you had no guidance. I'll say that. You've had no guidance, and it's sad. And you should search for guidance, right? And so some ladies do. Some ladies, they'll even search for a man that's older, right? Why? Because he has guidance and he knows a lot. But the fact that you're asking people to hit up your inbox saying we're going to figure this out together and you're on TikTok doing it, you already know what's happening. Give me the money, give me the money, give me the money. And then that's when people don't feel bad anymore. But I'm not going to talk much. I'm about to let these videos play.
It's crazy how I'm a single mom of 6 and I'm making it happen living out of a luxury hotel. Yep, I have to do what I have to do, and that's just what's going to be done.
You can't make this up.
Well, all of my kids and just juggling school, high school, elementary, like, come on now, this is really crazy. But I make it happen because one thing about me is I'm really resilient with what I do. I have goals, I have dreams. My kids have goals and dreams as well. And I have to be my kids' advocate. Right now, I'm at a luxury hotel, living out of it, paying about $500 every 3 days just to stay in a nice environment for me and my children. Don't ask me how I get it. Sometimes I don't even know how I get it. I just get it done. The most craziest things happen to me during the day. Miracles, signs, and wonders, and just all of my manifestations put together. And a lot of attracting and manifestations. I'm real big on that because one thing about me is I will imagine until it appears. Hello. So just for someone looking at this, never give up because you won't be in this forever.
Homeless/houseless 23-year-old with an emotional support animal. So my motel room does not have a refrigerator or a microwave, so I got this cooler donated to me. Shout out to who donated it to me. I have to dump all the water out and put new ice in that clip. It's extremely heavy. It is really hard.
I'm gonna stop it there because she's playing the song. Let me skip to the next video.
So I'm getting ready to pay for my room for Thursday until Sunday because that's what I have money for, I think. So from today until Sunday morning, I'm going to be paying $238, okay? $238. 20, 40, 60, 80, 40, 60, 80, 100. So good till Sunday.
I gotta stop it right there because you guys can tell what's going on. You know what they're doing? Begging, begging, begging. When you make videos like this, oh, so much sympathy comes through. Sympathy talk. Seriously. That's what TikTok turns into. But these things happen. There's so many people doing this, women and men. And I know some people are getting tired of it, but some people are not. That's why they keep doing it. But this is getting out of hand because you can tell the other lady saying, oh, you know, my manifestations come. Just speak on it. You know he will. Look, I understand about waiting on God, right? But when you add manifestations in there, God doesn't give manifestations. He doesn't work like that. You know what he does? He'll give you a sure plan, something, and show you a way and show you things where you'll definitely succeed. He doesn't smile upon this. He actually gets disgusted upon this. Seriously, God doesn't like the lazy. And the fact that you're not working something out and have other people working out things for you, because I don't want to bash her. I know that's what's happening. I don't want to bash any of these ladies. I know that's what's happening. This here is sad.
There's a homeless epidemic in America right now, with thousands of families across the nation forced to live in a hotel. People that have never had to live in a hotel would never understand the constant anxiety you feel knowing you are one missed payment away from all of your belongings being on the street. It's especially hard if you have kids. Living in a hotel is far from a glamorous vacation. It's making all your meals in a microwave or hoping you can find a place that has a mini kitchen, stuffing your groceries in a mini fridge, or apartment with a living room and a separate bedroom to 4 walls, being embarrassed of telling people where you live, all while not being able to save for an actual apartment because all of your money goes towards paying that high-ass hotel rate. You feel so unstable knowing the roof over your head is rented by the day and the clock is ticking. It takes a lot of strength and resilience to make something out of nothing. I've been homeless twice in my life and had to live in an extended stay. That opened my eyes as to how many people are living in hotels. Everybody in the building was living there. I was neighbors with pregnant women, with whole families, like 7 people in a hotel room. And we all had a similar goal, ending our homelessness. I'm telling you, you don't know how strong you are until being strong is the only option you have left. I am manifesting a safe and affordable home for every homeless and houseless person that stumbles across this video. You can do it.
Good morning, TikTok. How are you guys today?
Good morning, TikTok.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, TikTok.
So the kids wanted some IHOP this morning. So IHOP is like right here in the motel parking lot. So that's what we are about to eat. Guys, what are y'all doing? Love. You want some pancakes? You want some pancakes? Nah, you don't. You wanted some cereal, huh? So she got the junior confetti pancake, and I was gonna let her put all that on herself. You like it? It's good? What about you? He got the same thing, and he put it on himself. You like it?
Yep.
Bussin'?
I didn't even taste the pancake.
All right. And I got me the New York cheesecake pancake. This is always my go-to. But anyway, we finna eat, guys, later. We stay there week to week instead of hopping around and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go pay my due. Where are my glasses? I'm always looking for these glasses, but I'm gonna go pay the rent and we're gonna move in there tomorrow. And I'm sharing my journey about being homeless and the journey of having to live in hotels and the journey of not having family to depend on or not having people to really, help you. And they don't have to. I'm not saying that they have to, but I'm just sharing my journey and I'm not embarrassed. I'm not afraid. I am afraid, but I'm not scared.
The journey to me getting back into society as far as finding me an apartment. And I know it's like, how you gonna find an apartment when you can barely pay the bills in your hotel room, right? I know. God's gonna supply, honey. God gonna supply. God is gonna move things, so.
Please don't scroll. Please listen for 1 minute. I am a mother of 6, and I'm currently living in a hotel with 5 of them. We really need help right now. So I'm just asking if you can like, share, comment, and repost so that this can reach millions of people and we can get the help we need. Right now, the shutdown is affecting us. I'm already stressed about keeping up with the hotel weekly payment, and now I'm stressed about food, hygiene products, and things that we need in the day-to-day life. So please, if you don't mind, if you feel moved, any support is very appreciative, whether it's prayers, making sure you hit every button and repost this, commenting, and just getting my video pushed out. I am very grateful. My kids are grateful, and we really appreciate all the help. Like right now, I brought them outside just to get some fresh air. We always have to sit in the room because I don't have money to like take them out nowhere and different things like that. So this journey has been tough, and I know it's not only affecting me, it's affecting them. That's why I'm asking for help. Thank y'all so much. God bless you. And please, I also have the links in my bio. If you click the link, I have a GoFundMe. I have a wish list. You click my Instagram link though and go to my Instagram, and my Amazon wish list is there. If you don't want to go seeing like actual funds, that's fine. My wish list, I'm grateful for that. I have everything up there that we need, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you, and bless you.
This message is specifically for my people that are living in a hotel, a motel, Holiday Inn. If you have been going through your journey and living in that hotel for over 30 days, you need to take your ass up to that front desk and you need to ask them rather, to take the taxes off your room. After 30 days, you become exempt technically, but they are not going to take those taxes off unless you ask, because technically you live at the property now. You don't need to be, yeah, that's a different story. You didn't hear that from me though. You know what I'm saying? If it has been well over 30 days, 9 times out of 10, you have a credit on your reservation. But it's going to take somebody with common sense to sit down any day after the 30 days that they taking your taxes off, and the credit literally should pop up by itself. So you might got some free days, might be a 3-fold, might be a week, depending on how long you've been there. But I know I just helped somebody you up.
Hey, when you see a homeless person sleeping on TTC or inside of a Tim Hortons and you think to yourself, damn, this is annoying, I wish they would go to a shelter, I would love for you to go onto the toronto.ca site. There's a section that actually shows you the up-to-date capacity for all the shelter programs in Toronto. Let me just read you out some of the numbers. When it comes to the family sector, 98.6% of those shelters are full. When it comes to single sector, so single males, single women, that's 95.5% full. So that means there's probably 1 bed in Toronto right now. And when it comes to allied service, 86.8%. And when it comes to temporary programs such as 24-hour sites, that is 100% full, and all of the hotels are 99.9% full. So that probably means the 1 bed that's available for the hotel programs is actually probably getting cleaned for somebody else to go sleep in. So when you see a homeless person in Toronto, never get mad at the homeless person. You should absolutely be mad at your politicians though, because that is a direct reflection of them not funding these programs adequately, and we are now suffering a problem. Oh, but did Doug Ford just say he wants to enter some type of rental thing into his new bill so more people end up homeless? I think we should all call our politician.
So, I'm here outside of the place that said that I could come as long as I come after 4 o'clock. I let them know that I was going to be coming late. I get here and the guy is like, they don't have any space because they don't have anything available until tomorrow. And then he goes, but we just bought the property and half of the property is being renovated, so we only have the other half, but because today is Friday, everybody, I was like, I called you last night. I called you last night at damn near almost midnight. And I asked you. It's after 8 o'clock. My kids are tired. So, he said there's a Motel 6. But it's Friday night. You know what I mean? So a lot of these places already... What do I do?
On another one of my videos, I've been talking about the things that I've been going through since I've been homeless. Well, yes, I'm looking a little rough right now because I got to take my braids out. But I've been in this hotel for basically 2 weeks, and I have had the worst problems that anyone can have so far. I had to move out of... I had to move about 3 times just to get a decent room. Now, the room that I'm moving out of now is basically, you know, everything looks all right, you know, in the front area. But I just want to show you all something. The kitchen looked decent, but, you know, it could use some upgrades. Like I say. We could use some upgrades. It's decent.
Question, where are we meeting the men that actually want to date and be in a relationship? Because it's not the dating apps. It's not the coffee shops. I've been trying that. I've been trying that for a while now. Definitely not the bars. Not at my age, because they're all like 21, 22, so they definitely don't want to be in a relationship, and I definitely do not want to be a cougar. Nothing wrong with that. Just not my type. I, again, tend to go about 8 to 10 years older than me. I found out even those don't want to date for a relationship. Even they are still figuring things out. Yeah, they are. So where are we meeting the ones that want to date and be in a relationship? That want to date to eventually get into a relationship. That are dating to see if we're compatible for a relationship, not other things. No. I need to know, because I have yet to find them. And I've been looking, so maybe I should stop looking. I don't know. But if you know, please let me know. Help your girl out. Where are we meeting the good men? Where are we meeting the men that actually want to be in a real relationship? let me know.
Here's some crazy research for you. So a third of men, 33%, a little over a third of men between the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner. The same study said that by the year 2030, that 45% of women between the ages of 20 and 45 will be single. So I've got a question for the men, because I see it all the time in my comments. Most of my comments are filled with guys saying we're done. We're not looking. We like our peace. I need some more talk from you guys. Tell me why you're done. Tell me why you don't want to have a partner in life. Tell me why it's more worth it to be single than to have a partner. Even if you weren't to remarry, just to have a partner. I mean, I've talked to a lot of men. I've got my answers, but I want to hear it in the comments. So please, drop it in the comments.
I got married young. I was 21, barely, like 3 days, 21. Already had a baby. He was 8 weeks old at our wedding. And I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning. Like that I wasn't gonna make it. And I didn't know what that feeling was. I just thought it was fighting for me. I was pushing him away. But I never truly accepted happiness. I left the good guy. He looks at and is like, that's a dad. That's a husband. That's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes. He cleaned the house. He took the kids to school. He worked all day. He made good money. He supported us. I mean, yeah, we had our problems, but he was the good guy. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to leave the good guy.
Answers coming.